Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the PowerAid Podcast. This is the 8th episode, and this is a special episode because this is the last and final flavor of the regular PowerAids, which is, funnily enough, grape. This is the one I usually don't like because it tastes like cough syrup. I'm your host, Marco.
I'm Gael.
I'm Jesse.
And this is our guest, Jesse. Today's, we're going to talk about, we're going to talk about the difference between Androids and...
Apple.
Yeah, Apples right here.
The grand old debate, the child's play debate, as some will say.
Man's just upgraded too. You just recently
Exactly.
got the iPhone. How do you feel about it?
It's pretty smooth, but I guess we'll talk about more of that in a bit. And then after this, we may just talk about a bit of political stuff. Nothing too intense, just like stuff that's been surfacing recently.
Oh no.
Okay.
All right.
Cancel.
So before we ever drink anything, we always gotta clink it.
Clink it. All three at the same time. 1, 2, 3.
It's lovely.
I think this is my least favorite one.
This is my least favorite one.
It's like
It's like cough syrup, but way watered down.
it tastes. I can taste the grape, like a good amount, but like it's like you can taste because usually, I can taste a good amount of grape and also like a good amount of water.
Yeah.
Usually when it has stuff like that, it's usually mostly water and then grape, or the flavor.
I never thought in my life I've ever drank anything that it tastes thin. Like you know
Right.
how when you feel thin paper,
Yeah.
that's what it feels like. It has texture.
Honestly, guys, I don't like the flavor of this.
He's gonna water it down with
I'm gonna
Coke.
water it down with Coke. Hey, Coca-Cola, I know y'all guys make PowerAid. Sponsor us,
Maybe.
please.
Am I the only one that holds it like this sometimes?
Yeah. That's
Well,
how you-
I do. I hold 3, but
I do the big man grab with the thumb right here.
It's just too thin. Oh yeah. Oh, like this.
But yeah, you usually do it like that, but I like it right here. It feels more sturdier. Alright, so right now, damn, we already finished it.
Damn, you just chugged that shit.
I thought that was the point.
Yeah, it was.
It's a point, but like,
Usually
we drink
do
it
it
while we talk.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my bad.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, if you want more, we have another one.
Nah, I'm good.
I'm good. I mean, either way, you have to drink the other one.
Well, I know I have to drink the other one. That's kind of the.
Yeah. Alright, so right now what we're going to be talking about is our Apple phones, because me and Jesse actually just upgraded to iPhone
Really? Oh, when did
this
you?
year.
Oh, this year?
I upgraded iPhone.
Oh, shit.
I wanna say.
Damn,
Oh,
which was
wait.
up to 13?
Yeah.
You can show us what color it is, though? That's like the important part of iPhones.
Oh, that's just the graphite. I mean, I can take off the case if you want, but it's. Oh shit. It's just graphite.
Ooh. But it does look nice, though.
Looks nice. Wait, can I feel the material?
I'm sure.
Whoa, damn, it feels nice. It's like not matte. It's like between.
It's a semi-matte gloss, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't work for Apple. If you couldn't tell, because I don't have the intelligence level.
I don't think you need to be intelligent to work at Apple, to be honest. I feel like
Yeah.
most of the guys at the Apple Store are not, like, the brightest.
Depends on what you do.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Alright,
I'd be a
so-
great salesman.
So you have any questions for us, guys? Since we both came from Samsung to Apple.
Okay. Overall, how does does the experience feel smoother, a bit rougher, or like the feel of like an iPhone, and like not only that, like physically and like actually going through apps and like stuff compared to like Samsung, like switching between apps? How does that feel?
You know, I like to say, think of it almost like if you've lived your whole life driving a giant dually truck, and then you buy a Mini Cooper.
So faster?
No, you're
No.
still driving a vehicle, but it feels so much different in the sense of like it's smaller and it feels like more nimble. So that's like all like a really long-winded metaphor, basically saying like it feels a bit more like streamlined, if that makes any sense. Because Android is very like it's streamlined, but it still feels kind of clunky at times.
Okay, I get that.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes, because I both had flagship Android phones and both budget ones. My most recent was the A32 from Samsung. That phone felt like complete cheeks, not gonna lie. That's because I downgraded from the S22, which felt amazing. It was all smooth, 120 hertz refresh rate, so basically you go like that real quick, no one's gonna notice.
Really good camera too.
Really good camera, yeah. Like the ultra wide zoom is way better than like an 11 or even a 13 at that point, because the Samsungs, like their cameras are like basically what professionals would use. But the thing is, people always say, "Oh man, they're taking Android quality photos." But recently, I explained this to Gael and our friend Jerry how it works. Apps are mainly optimized for iPhone. Like, let's not even lie. if I were to take
Yeah.
a picture right now of the setup, I'm gonna take a picture of, let's see,
Just take a picture of like the glass or keyboard.
yeah, the keyboard and the glasses. I'm still figuring out where all the stuff is. I haven't organized my iPhone how I'd organize my Android. This picture's gonna look decent, right? And I don't have my S22 because I broke it like an idiot. But if I were to take a picture there, it'd look better on the Samsung because one, Android pictures are better on their native, picture
natural
thing.
camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the moment you upload it to Instagram, it's gonna look like shit. But that's because Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, everything, well, maybe not YouTube, but mostly everything else is optimized for Apple. And that's because there's only 3 iPhones, like every other year.
Yeah, there's only one type of Apple phone.
Mm-hmm. And then
iPhone.
and then the OS is the same no matter what. It just upgrades for like one of 3 phones. So it's never gonna be unoptimized because it's only one thing that to focus on. On Android, you have so many different companies. You have your Samsung, you have your Google, you have
Google, it's its own.
Nokia.
no, it runs on Android.
No, I didn't.
Do you still use Nokia?
Yeah, Nokia, LG, Motorola, TLC, T-Mobile now,
TLC? What the heck?
OnePlus, Huawei. Those are 9 different phones on Android that you can't optimize all of them.
Well, I mean, that's different hardware rather than.
But still, then you have to optimize the hardware into the app.
Well, I guess, but I mean, it's kind
Because
of.
think about it. Would you think a Huawei phone and a Samsung would have the same camera?
Well, you're going on the camera module itself.
No, but like even on Instagram, you were to take a picture on Instagram, then you'd have to optimize the camera for the app.
I mean, like, yeah.
Because each one has like a different camera.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get that.
But now if like in Apple, every time I take a picture on Instagram or Snapchat, I won't be like, oh man, this shit looks like ass.
Yeah.
But no, now it looks actually decent.
It looks. The quality is really good. This is like my 4th phone. My first 2 phones were Androids, but they weren't flagship. They were like an LG, like a small LG phone, 8 gigabytes. Like that's how like non-flagship was. And my second one was like a Samsung, but it was also a non-flagship one. And both of them, after a certain point, they started to become really laggy and slow. But I think that's only because they weren't like the flagship phones themselves. I feel like if I actually had a flagship phone, I feel like it would have lasted longer. It would have been smoother. It would have been a better experience. Because immediately as I went from like a non-flagship Samsung to like my iPhone SE, not this one, because this is like the 2nd generation iPhone SE. Basically, it worked. It's like an iPhone 11 basically. iPhone 11 in like an iPhone 8 body. It's white. You can see. These are stickers. But basically, I went from like a non-flagship Samsung Android to a 1st generation iPhone SE, which basically ran like an iPhone 6s. And that back then, I got that like in 2018. It ran smoothly. Like the difference was drastic. So like I immediately thought, okay, Apple's way better. So yeah, that's my take on it. But I think that I'm more biased because I had non-flagship Android phones.
And what would you think? Because I know you came from a Note 20.
Note 20. No, I had the Note 10.
You really thought you had the 20?
No, I've had a total of 3 phones in my life, including this one. I had the 6 Edge. I got that in 6th grade, and then I got the Note 10 freshman year, and then I got that all the way till the end of my senior year when I got this one. Because I got this one, like I got this phone like a week before prom.
Yeah, and let's not lie, the Note 10, that's still a powerful phone. That itself's like a mini computer in itself.
It's debatable. I mean, if you know what you're doing with it, then I mean, yeah. In my opinion, any modern phone to for today's standard, like today people with technology are like it's very like spoiled because you can do so much with phones if you know what you're doing, more than just answer a phone call and take a photo. That's why they're so expensive.
Yeah.
That's why for flagship phones, in my opinion, you're spending like over $1,000 in some cases because you're buying that. It's like it does so much, almost what back in the day a laptop would do in like a smaller package. So that's kind of the way I like see it, you know. And I just switched to iPhone because I said like I want to try something new. I mean, like, well, why not?
Right. Like, we've been Android all our lives, so you know, might as well see what the new.
Yeah, and I don't really care. Like in my opinion, it's like if you were to buy a car and you were debating between a Lamborghini and a Ferrari, and this is like the Samsung versus Apple, it's like, well, they're both really good phones, no matter what you get, because you have your flagships and then you have your lower grades. Same thing with iPhone. You have your flagships and then you have, lower grades like your mini and whatever. And so that's why the way I see it is kind of like, well, I mean, they both do the same thing. They both do it really good. And unless you're like a professional photographer or you're like really nitpicky, or you have perfect 20/20 eyesight, you're not going to be able to tell the difference in like some grain of quality of photos. In color gradient maybe, but then even then you can change that yourself if you like desperately wanted to.
That's true, but even then, if you wanted a camera, like a decent camera for photography, then buy an actual
you would buy an actual camera.
Yeah.
Then that's where it's going. Like when people complain about like camera quality on modern day phones, it's like you're spending $1,000 on a device that can make phone calls, that can text, that can have like applications on it, and take good photos, and you can upload those photos on this device. At that point, if you want better photos, you buy a professional grade camera, because then you would need like something that only does that.
And I feel like the most reason why phones are expensive is because nowadays you can play games like Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle.
Oh, the best game ever.
Of course.
Best game
but
ever.
you can play with both phones.
I don't know. I don't play that stuff.
You need to play Dragon Ball Z.
It's like the
Dokkan
best mobile game ever.
I play the crime mystery. Like you have to find all this
the shit ads ones.
What? No, like the pay to play. Like,
oh,
it's like
I know.
It's like the murder mystery stuff where you like it's a scroll based, like where you like scroll through like a picture and you have to find differences. I don't.
Isn't that Clue? Like.
No, Clue is where you roll dice and then you have to pick who did what and you go to a certain room. That's like the board game Clue. I have that one too. I'm boring, guys, if you can't tell. I'm old.
Okay, but the interesting between things from Samsung and iPhone is actually color variation. Like, it's something you don't think about, but like, it really is a big thing. Because Samsung, you get like flagships, you get your basic colors, right?
Well, black and their gradients, like they're
but still, but like, look at this.
It's red.
The iPhone 11, they have a product red. Samsung has that, but they charge you extra.
I don't
really.
I put a case on my phones. Like that's why when people like color grade, like I put a case on all my stuff.
That's why I get a
case.
case.
I have a. I don't like no. I have I got carbon fiber because I drop my stuff all the time.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of like I need protection.
That's how I was too. But like even then, like since now I have like this nice red color, I'm like I want to show it off. You know, I bought the phone to have a nice color too. So
I get you. Yeah.
No, it's like, no. I mean, it's each their own. In my opinion, the color isn't that because either way, if I really wanted to, I would just get vinyl wrap and I would wrap it if I really wanted to.
I mean, yeah, I guess that is true.
And back to Androids, I feel like Androids are more, you can customize them more, honestly. I feel like, back to like how you were saying, I feel like...
As in hardware or OS?
No, hardware is like the actual, like
the actual
physical. No, I mean like
Oh.
OS, like, I feel like Androids are more close to computers than actual iPhones, because iPhones have more restrictions in my opinion.
Oh, it's easy, yeah, no,
Yeah,
Android is very, it's user-friendly integration.
Android,
Yeah.
you can jailbreak it like this.
Exactly, yeah. With this, it's like, you can't. It's like really hard.
Yeah.
You can do it, obviously, but it's like really, really hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I jailbroke my Note 10 to get some like certain things on there. So that's why I was kind of like, it's not it's easier. I will put it that way. It's more like it's almost like they kind of want you to do it, where it's like, hey, you're not supposed to, but we're not gonna really stop you. You know, it's like those chill parents, where it's like we don't want you to go to the party, but
if you do
we're gonna leave the doors unlocked. Yeah. Like so, sort of
and
like
I'm gonna leave the keys right here.
Yeah, like sort of like that. It's like you're just like saying like we're gonna give you all the materials, but we trust you not to do it. And they do it anyway. It's like come on, but they don't really care. All right. That's what I'm saying, like things like that.
So, but right now we all agree that they're the same phone. They basically do the same thing.
Yeah, well,
they're both great for the price.
Yeah, one in my opinion, if you were asking me this question like 5-6 years ago, I would say, Android, in my opinion, is better.
Oh yeah, me too.
But in unbiasedly in today's standards from having both phones, even though I've only had an iPhone for like such a short amount of time, they're both exactly the same. Like no matter which one you get, really, if you're buying an iPhone, more than likely you're gonna buy an iPhone because your friends or your family have an iPhone, or you already have that system already. Like you have a MacBook, you have you have AirPods, you have an Apple Watch,
or you want AirPods.
You want AirPods, you want that system. Well, then you're gonna get an iPhone, obviously. But if you don't care and you're just like, oh, I have like I already have like my Mac or not a Mac, Windows and like Samsung DeX, and all that, well, then you're gonna get a Samsung, obviously.
Actually, that brings up a good point. Apple, you're not just. I saw this from a video. I think the guy's name is Mr. Who's Your Boss, an amazing tech reviewer.
Oh yeah, I love him.
He says whenever you buy an Apple, you're not buying, like, the phone. You're buying a piece to the puzzle. Because Apple has such an amazing ecosystem integration. Like, say I texted something here. I can receive it on my iPad. I can receive it on my Mac.
iWatch.
Shit like that. The Watch, it's amazing. The AirPods are so optimized. It sounds nice. I've had AirPods, and then I've had the Samsung Buds. the AirPods blow them out of the water.
Yeah,
without a doubt.
I wanted AirPods. Like, that was my main thing for purchase, because I was selling my old phone, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get a new phone, and then I was like, oh, well, I want AirPods, so I just sold all my old crap, and I got AirPods and an iPhone.
Oh, which ones? The OG ones, like
No,
like
I got the
Pro
Pros.
Max?
I want a noise cancellation.
The Pros are like the ones like with the actual ceiling thing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the gel
the-
tips. I like
yeah.
the gel tips.
That's okay. That's one thing. I want to get them, but I don't like those. I like just plain earbuds.
Ew.
They hurt.
Yeah, dude.
Really? It don't hurt me. I think it's because my ears are like pretty like spacious.
Yeah,
There's
there's
I have small, like, my ear canal is like very small, so I like that gel tip. I like the feeling of isolation.
They feel more secure too with the gel tips, since there's like the actual
This
seal
doesn't
to
fall
the
off.
ear.
Yeah.
Oh, you still can't work out in them. You
Well, no,
still
you
need.
can't.
Yeah, in my opinion.
It's better though.
But it's better.
Yeah.
For
And
sure.
the thing is, like, in college, more than likely you're gonna see more people with Apple than Android. Let's not lie.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, because the
system-
college is a brand game. That's different.
No, but even then, it's still like integration of the system.
Well, I guess.
Because
Yeah.
of airdrop and everything like that.
It's easier.
Because in school, y'all know who y'all are. Y'all guys would always airdrop the answers and shit like that.
Oh, me.
And I'm like, man, I wish I could be part of the dumbasses that need to airdrop the answers because they're too stupid to figure out what's 1 + 2.
I had a black market on Google Doc. That's what I did.
What?
I had a Google Doc, like a drop, like a Google.
A drive.
I drive, and people would pay me, and I would just give them
What? Damn, the plug over here. Did I see the plug?
I had a whole bunch of black market.
Just
like black market, like when I was younger, like I sold I would sell, like, when I was in elementary school, I would make like the spitball, like the straws. I would like put like scopes on them and shit, and I would sell them. I would
What the damn?
I would steal smelly pencils from my elementary school office, and I would sell them in the playground for like double the price. Like,
What the fuck? He's actually like Jesse.
That
from-
reminds me of something. Back then, when I wasn't like, in school few,
Yeah.
my other school, I used to sell tassels.
Dude, those are the best.
And then I would sell like the small ones for 50 cents, and I'd sell the big ones for $1.
Yeah.
People would come buy them because tassels used to be so fun. You go, choom.
I just collected them. I have it in a box. I still have mine. I don't know if did you have tazos?
No.
Damn.
Yeah, you missed out on the
Yeah,
child.
those are good.
No.
I had
I'm
like
like, Buena Vista.
I know.
it was some Pokemon ones and I had like texture on them.
Remember Pokemon cards? Holy shit, that blew up big time.
I stole kids' Pokemon cards. I was a
What the
bad
fuck?
kid. I was a really bad kid. It's amazing that I'm the way I am now, because I'm pretty sure I should have gotten more punished than I did when I was younger.
I love Pokemon cards. They're fucking cool.
Do you remember Bakugan? I love Bakugan.
Oh yeah.
I
Me too.
sold and stole Bakugan.
That's bad, Jesse.
Damn, why you stole everything?
I did. Yeah, I'm gonna be on America's Most Wanted,
It's
like
kinda-
rob the international. Like,
It's kind of funny how like you used to deal like actual stuff, but then on the other hand you like steal. You deal and steal at the same time. You
yeah,
do-
I would like launder money, and then like as well like
Yeah, you do
because
both.
because what I would do is it wasn't like stealing. I wouldn't like just go to someone like when they were turned around and just like steal their like I'd be
playing with them.
yeah,
Like,
you gotta play with them. It's like I'll do this and I'll give you this. Like it's basically just I would do bad deals, which is kind of like
So you'd
stealing.
barter.
Yeah, I would barter. I was a really like I would barter all the time. It's like, hey, I got this like because kids whenever you had like Pokemon cards where it's like,
Because they're
oh,
gullible.
they don't know like because you were young too, but when you knew what you were doing, it's like, hey. Like, you go by the picture. It's like, so let's say this guy had, like, a genuine valuable Pokemon card or whatever, and you're like, hey, this Pokemon has a fucking shark on it or whatever, and it's like, sharks are cool, and that one's a, like, chipmunk or whatever, and you're like, I don't know Pokemon anymore because it's been years. And then you would just be like, oh, okay, and you get it, and it's like, oh, this card's really worth, like, $5, and that one's worth 50 cents or something like that. So
Yeah.
that's what I would do, is, like, just barter.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, I can never do that. my brain wasn't that efficient when I was young. I was just like Beyblade. That's it. I was into Beyblade. No, fuck
No,
that.
I was just poor.
Oh.
That's fucking cool, though. Okay, well, back to the OSs and shit. I do agree with you. Androids are more customizable. Okay, now I'm going to get to my nitpicks of stuff.
Okay.
So, in Android, you can have multiple, like, wallpapers, like, for your home screen. And so, back then, I had 3. I had one of Luffy here in Gear 5. No one watches One Piece. I don't care if I spoiled it. I had another of a Frankie Wanted poster. And then the last one was of my favorite card, Tech Broly, in his transformation state. And even then, I would still put like a picture of me and my girlfriend too as my 4th one, but that's the one I'd rarely see, right? Because you just turn it off, on and off, and then it like disappears. I was about to activate the SOS like an idiot. And then as well, I know Apple barely integrated this, but split screen, that was such my favorite thing.
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean, like,
I got, so back, so when you had an Android and you were on, let's say, like, the app YouTube, when you were playing a YouTube,
you
you can swipe out and you can go to a different app and it's playing in a smaller screen.
Yeah.
So now with Apple, you can like I don't know if they barely started doing
They just added it.
Yeah, that's why like so now you can do that, and ever since they started doing that, I'm like yes, because I got my iPhone and I couldn't do that anymore. I'm like oh, like I was genuinely sad because I do that all the time because sometimes I'll have YouTube as like a background player.
Exactly.
I'll have my headphones on and I'll be on Google or like something and just like searching up whatever, and then like now I couldn't do that. I'm like oh, I felt kind of like sad, but now that I can do that, I'm like oh, I feel like I'm back. Like I have no complaints anymore.
Yeah, that's what I used to do. Because you could also do it with Google Chrome. Like if you become a pirate and start pirating movies and shit like that.
Oh, I haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, I have because it's funny. So I'd watch anime on these pirated websites, right? Like whenever I was watching One Piece at the beginning, I would like put it on dub. I'd go out and I'd play, Dokkan. I'd be grinding shit while listening to the anime, so I could do two things at once and not feel like stuck doing one thing, because then I'd get bored.
Do you want to mention how you watch a certain movie on a certain site?
Yeah. So back then, Dragon Ball Super Broly came out.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I was so fucking hyped.
I don't even know what he did, and I can already tell.
I love the movie. Because Broly's my favorite character, like Dragon Ball Z Broly. And Vic was playing. Rest in peace, Vic, in his career, but now it's coming back. Fuck you, Bulma, stupid little bitch ass. You too, Sean Shell, beta ass bitch.
I don't know what any of this
You too,
is.
bald ass Vegeta.
The voice actors for Goku and Bulma.
Oh,
Yeah, they filed a fake sexual harassment case.
Have y'all ever seen Casablanca? That's a great movie.
Okay, but whatever. So, Dragon Ball Super Broly came out. I wanted to watch it. It wasn't here in the movie theaters. And I didn't know a website, so I went to the only Pornhub.com. I'm like, oh man, maybe there's a chance. I searched it up. Dragon Ball Super Broly HD, 60 frames. Full movie.
Hey, step bro. What are you doing? Bro. Not now. I need to watch.
No, you
I need to watch Dragon Ball.
Because I was watching it, right? Like, they're like, no one was talking, so they downloaded the movie and they put it up.
Oh, shit.
And I was watching it, and then their porn ad came up, and never have I been so fucking pissed. I'm like, oh my god, why is there a porn ad right now?
Did you have headphones on at least?
No.
What? Wait, were you home alone?
No, it was night.
Oh, you're good then.
Well, no, you don't. You never go on a website like that without headphones. That's
but
one.
Pornhub didn't have ads back then.
It did? It always had ads.
It's always had ads.
Only in the beginning.
What do you mean in the beginning? Like in the beginning of the thing?
Yeah. It was
so
like in the middle. There's a middle.
Because it was
like whenever Broly was like beating the shit out of Frieza, the ad came up like, oh hell no.
That, bro.
Who has actually sat through like a 2-hour long like nobody does that. Nobody does that. Like no, you don't.
Just get to the point.
You just skip to the scenes. You don't see it.
I watch porn for the story.
For the plot.
For the plot.
This is a bathtub, lady.
This isn't a bath. This is a swimming pool. It's a bathtub.
Look at the beach. This is the bathtub.
But yeah, so I was watching it on there. It was worth it, even though I had to like refine my point in the movie because it restarted it.
Ah, that sucks.
But it was worth the experience.
Actually, no. But back to the whole Android versus Apple. I think the most reason why people choose one or the other is because of small things, like how y'all mentioned, like the whole split screen thing. I think it's that rather than like big things. Because usually it's like, oh, I like the way it looks. That's me. Honestly, that's me. I'm like, oh, I like the way it looks.
Yeah.
Like, it looks more. It's more simple. I just like that. It looks more simplistic to me, and I like that. I just like simplicity, and it runs smoothly.
Well, people always say Apple's for like basic people, right? While Android's more customizable.
If people who want to do more with their phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the average person doesn't. I feel like the average person, one or the other, it's very rare that you're gonna get someone who buys like a phone and uses it to its fullest extent. Like 98% of people who have a phone or a modern phone just get it because it's like, oh, I'm getting it for the brand, or I'm getting it because like I want a new phone, or I broke my phone and there's a deal on it. Like most people will get carriers where it's like, oh, if you get one phone, we'll give you this phone 50% off, or we'll give you like buy 2 phones, get 1 free, something like that to get deals, and people just get a phone or whatever, and it's like, oh, I'll give this one to my son or to my daughter or to my husband, whatever. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like things like that's all it. Not everyone's a tech savvy like person.
Yeah. Exactly. Like if I were to tell you that, so how many pixels are on this? If I'm correct, there's like 1,600 something, right? Well,
I don't know.
Compared to Samsung, there's like 1,700. But like you guys would understand that, right?
Like
pixels are like the littlest shit you can see.
Yeah, it's like screen resolution and screen. Jesus Christ. Screen quality. I can't speak English. It's like
you wouldn't care, right?
I mean, you could tell a difference, obviously, in between color contrast, but I mean, it's not enough to where it's like it's not going to turn me off from a purchase. It's just going to be like, oh, this seems like, oh, it's a little more vibrant. This one's less vibrant. It's like, oh, well, I mean, it's not. You're in your day-to-day life, you're not going to be glued. Like, you shouldn't just be glued to your phone like all day. So it shouldn't be that big of a problem.
Oh, damn.
That reminds me, another nitpick. Samsung has way better night photo pictures.
It does. It does.
Yeah, like the night mode looks beautiful. If I were to take a picture of the moon of this, it'd look ass. I do it with the Samsung.
Amazing.
Amazing.
I
Wonderful.
take some pictures.
I think it just
but
depends.
I have like light. I have cheaters, so that makes sense.
Yeah, but like if it was just a
Basic.
base phone, like, you know, your S22 Ultra.
Well, of course, because I think the S22 and the Note 22, whatever the hell it's called.
No, the S22 Ultra and the iPhone 13 Pro Max. The S22 Ultra beats it out of the water, like
because
in
of its 100
pictures.
times zoom.
Yeah.
In my opinion, well, not even that, just
Well, not even
just
that,
the
but like,
zoom
if
and
you're
like
gonna take the picture, like even without the
yeah,
zoom.
I dig it. Yeah, I dig it.
Like the camera just looks better, but then, you know, Instagram has to screw that shit up like always. And I got tired of that. I'm like, man, I don't want my photos to look like ass anymore.
Well, then
See, I never got to
just upload
experience
them to
that.
your computer.
Fuck no.
That's too much. It's like
That's more work.
yeah, like
If you want good quality
remember,
photos, you
remember,
gotta go through.
Convenience.
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 If you want to win the race, you gotta train. That's all I'm saying. You
Oh,
can't.
yeah.
No, Jesse.
That's all I'm saying. Is like if you want, I mean, you can't tell the difference. When you post a photo on Instagram, your followers are gonna like it, and then you're gonna go back and reminisce on it. You're not. It's not a competition. Like that's why I'm like I can't tell the difference. I don't care.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess.
Honestly, yeah, honestly, that's true. Because only you notice like the quality of like if it's worse or not.
Yeah,
People usually would. Okay, just be honest. Most people when they look at posts, unless they have a fucking crush on you or they're obsessed with you, they're not gonna be like, oh my god, this looks way worse. The quality's so ass. What the fuck? Like no, it's only you who's gonna be doing that.
I mean, I look at the photos, but I don't complain about them. I look at everyone's posts.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
yeah.
what are they doing?
What are you doing? Good or but like the thing is, you don't spend there pondering. Like you just swipe to see what the fuck they're doing.
I wonder what camera they use. Unless it's like, you know, someone who's like a professional photographer and it's like,
Then
oh,
they're
well,
gonna
this
be-
is...
yeah, they can
Yeah,
be
but I mean,
interesting.
that's different.
But your
You
average
actually
person-
follow those people.
Yeah, the average person is gonna be like critiquing the shit out of like a picture. Like you should be like, okay, cool.
You know what's funny on Instagram? I don't follow like anyone who wouldn't follow me back.
Really?
No,
Yeah.
but half my followers don't follow me back.
Like,
Because they're all like car brands and like
No, I know that, but like,
photographers.
I even wouldn't follow meme pages.
Did they do it? Really?
Yeah, I don't. I just like, if it's on my feed, it's on my feed. Like on the explore thing.
Yeah.
Meme pages, what the fuck is that?
Meme
Like
pages?
a
Like
Oh,
yeah,
like
meme.
I know what a meme is, but I didn't know there was like there's genuine pages. Just,
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I thought people just posted that shit randomly.
No, there's a page.
There's like
pages,
full on
There's
pages.
pages for everything. Like fan
Like
pages.
Hoodvilles, funny Hoodvilles. That's
was
a
a
big
good one.
one.
That's
I
a good
just
one.
go through my like
Yeah, the Explorer.
whatever, yeah, the Explorer page, and then whatever I find and I laugh at, I save.
Yeah, remember Instagram also like manage it towards you. So whatever memes you're probably looking at are way different than the memes that we'd look at.
Yeah.
Yeah, if y'all see my recommended, you're gonna be like, oh, this is fucking weird. Yeah.
No, I feel like
it's
yours is
weird.
the basic one.
Yeah,
dude.
I
No,
think,
it's
like, the
that's
worst
what I'm
shit.
saying. It's like it's weird. It's just cars and like people like
Oh, it's not weird. It's just.
There's a lot of car people.
yeah.
Let me see what I have.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm actually on Instagram right now. Let's see. Go to not that one.
I'm not. Y'all don't
See,
get
like-
to see my For You page. Yep, that's about right.
Look at my fucking.
What the fuck is that? Wait, what? What the fuck is that? What the fuck?
I don't.
What the fuck is this? I'm gonna send that.
Of course, this is on my page.
What the fuck? Is that like the leader?
Yeah.
Is he just saying that it's better than everything?
I don't understand any of this.
Of course,
It's
this
a
is on
go
my
gun.
page too.
What is she even teaching them? What the fuck?
It's just anime stuff, man.
I don't watch anime.
You should.
You
It's
should
fine.
watch anime.
Makes me haha.
Makes me
happy.
I watch movies. I'm a cinema junkie.
What?
Oh, no.
Cinema channel.
Cinema junkie.
Oh.
Is that a website or is that a channel?
No, I'm a cinema junkie.
Oh, I thought you meant on a cinema junkie. Like,
No, I'm a cinema junkie. Like that's
Oh,
just a
okay.
term for someone who likes cinema.
Okay, I thought you meant like there's a channel called Cinema Junkies. I was like, what? What's that on?
Bro, you work like 4.
Yeah. True.
You still drinking that grape?
Yeah.
I'm finishing it.
You
I'm always
finishing it?
thirsty.
It reminds me of like. Not gonna lie, I think this would be a great mixer for like some type of vodka.
Yeah, cause it's like light. It has that slight hint of like
Did
a
you
sweet flavor.
just cringe at Grape PowerAid?
I hate it.
You
I'm
hate
gonna
it?
give you Smirnoff next time.
0.
0?
Big 0.
What's the rating system here? It's out of 10 or
Out
out
of
of 5?
10.
Out of 10?
I give it like a
I
4.
give it an 8.
I drink orange Powerade over this any day of the week.
That's like a 5. It's
You
mid.
know why I like this? Because I love grape soda. I love grape soda.
I love grape soda too, but like grape soda isn't this ass.
I'm divided with grape. I don't really drink grape soda, so I'm like.
I like the Hill County grape soda.
I don't know the brand. I just get grape soda.
He just doesn't. You don't care. Like
If it's purple, I drink it. It can probably be poison. That's how you can poison me. Just give me something purple, and I'll think it's grape
Oh
soda.
my god, bro.
Like honestly, I don't look at the labels. Like only when it's like something I need to look at the label, like medication or something else, that like I'll look at it. But if it's not, I just like it's liquid. I'll drink it. Like it's. Bless you.
Thank you. Actually, that reminds me. I wanted to see like, man, why don't we just hang out with you like, and for your episode, we mix liquor like, what was I saying? Not tequila. It's
Vodka.
no, not vodka. It's something else.
Better not be putting hurricane in this because then you're gonna get
Bourbon.
Bourbon? No,
Bourbon.
God,
I've never
no.
tried bourbon.
Why would you mix bourbon with this?
Because I feel like I don't know. We're just to try it with you.
I tried a pink one.
Because I feel like I know you're a bourbon person.
No, I like whiskey, scotch, and bourbon, but I mean
Whiskey. That's the one I was talking about.
Just
no,
a
you
whiskey.
don't miss whiskey with. Well, I mean you can. Not grape, maybe apple. Crown apple's
We
good.
don't have apple. We got Mountain Berry Rush,
Apple.
Fruit Punch, Watermelon.
Why don't they make an
strawberry lemonade? I'm thinking about the flavors. Grape, orange. There's 2 more. Lemon lime.
Fruit punch.
Or just say fruit punch.
Technically, if we wanted to, if we get the equipment, we could make a different flavored Powerade, right?
Do you know how? Well, actually, that's.
Because I want to make an
Jesse.
apple Powerade now.
We need to cook
Come on,
Powerade.
Jesse.
Stop. It's funny how I didn't see Breaking Bad when it first came out, and then I saw it, and then everybody kept saying that, and I'm like, now I get it. Now I understand what
Yeah.
they mean.
All right,
Jesse.
everybody. Once you see this episode, put in the comments, put in the Instagram post, #Jesse. We need to cook Powerade.
Yes.
You
I like
see him.
focus.
You see his.
You're gonna
DM?
see me in a lot more episodes just in the background. I'm gonna be with a giant stir, like
Yeah.
just making them Powerade in the back,
He's not even-
slaving
yeah.
away.
He's not even gonna be the guest. He's just gonna be there.
Exactly.
I'm gonna be handing them like I'm gonna be in a suit, just like the glasses.
That reminds me, at Wendy's actually, you know how like they have the Coke machines?
Yeah.
There's a Powerade, and there's actually more flavors. There's cherry, apple.
There's apple.
I think there was, yeah, when we went to
You
Wendy's.
know you can buy this stuff online, right?
True, but like,
It's more expensive and it takes time to get here.
yeah,
Well, then you just buy it in bulk.
it's true.
If you buy in bulk, it's cheaper.
Oh, fun fact, there's a chance, small chance, as of right now, that we may get a new studio, so you won't see us cramped in this table
Yeah.
anymore. And it makes sense, because this is the final Powerade at that, the final flavor.
It's
Oh,
like
we do
you
every beginning.
you upgrade per. It's like when you do custom flavors, you're in like a genuine like the Powerade like headquarters and fucking where are they? I
We're
don't know
gonna
where.
raid the Powerade headquarters to make new flavors.
Yes.
I'm
Like,
gonna
we
get
need
y'all-
apple. We need this. We need
I'm
that.
gonna get you a Coca-Cola truck. That's gonna be your
Yeah.
sponsor.
Coca-Cola flavored Powerade.
Speaking
That
about
sounds-
raids, though.
Huh?
Speaking about raids.
That's a beautiful transition. I
What
wanna
about
know.
Donald Trump's raid at his house?
What happened? I don't know what the heck that was about. Why did they
Before
raid
we
it?
get that, I feel like
Fucking-
that's a hot topic for
Fucking-
Hot Powerade.
I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna get the hot Powerade.
Oh fuck me! I'm just chugging.
It's in the
that.
middle of the road, man.
You put it in the middle of the road.
Not in the middle of the road, but like, you know how the entrance of my house? It's like right there, smacked in the middle.
Okay, I was gonna be like, if someone runs over the Powerade, like just going down, like I would like just be like, imagine they thought they hit of like a dog or something or a cat, and then they say it's just a broken Powerade bottle. Like someone planted that, they're gonna think it's like a bomb or someone. Like you're tracking someone, or like it's some type of like, oh, that's a conspiracy theory. Like, yep, no, crazies live here. Like I gotta turn around.
Actually, guys, if you go exploring somewhere, leave a Powerade bottle.
It's gonna be our calling card.
Give it.
That looks like hell.
Oh, that actually did get so...
And it was a small amount of time too.
You are gonna get a stomach ache. All right, bottoms up, guys.
We are gonna get a stomach ache.
And I had the
fuck
urge to
me.
poop before this, so I'm not gonna be shitting just.
Oh, the cap!
Yeah, it's hot.
Jesse, can you open it?
Oh my god, you're so strong.
Here.
Thank you, Jesse. Jesse, come on, put the Powerade.
Brewing. Nice.
One for you.
You know, if we do get this building, that would be cool. Like, honestly.
It'd be a huge help.
Guys, if we do get it, and we get a green screen, what would you like behind the green screen?
How about we do something like Dashy where like they could decide what's behind it? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need more. You're not equal.
You're gonna give Marco the one who dislikes it the most.
Oh, it's all equal. It's equal. It's equal. I'm equal. Don't worry. I'm equal, guys.
Alright.
Gave him the most.
Gave him the most.
Hot Powerade for hot topics at a hot place in Florida, raiding Trump's mansion.
Florida? Okay.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Okay, let's try this shit.
Chug.
No.
No.
Damn, what the fuck? Why you
No, Jesse, you're gonna kill yourself like that.
Okay.
It tastes like it's just
It's the same, but
it's
like
just warm. Oh, that hurts your teeth.
what?
No, I feel
I
like
spilled
hitting...
it all over me. That's actually disgusting.
Oh.
I will chug beer with anyone and I will lose, but I'll have a good time.
Are you having a good time?
I'm gonna fall asleep at the wheel.
Oh my god.
Actually, before we talk about the raid at the house, we're gonna talk about what happened before this episode.
Oh god.
Alright, so I was here chilling with my girlfriend, like at around 7 in the morning, shit like that.
Oh really? I didn't know you were doing that. Okay.
Yeah. And then it hit 11. We ordered Subway. And then we got it, right? We ate. Jesse came like about 11:50. I got my Subway around 12:10. Guy hasn't been here yet. So me and Jesse were playing Mario Kart for a good hour, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then once the hour hit, I'm like, bro, where the fuck is Gael? Because I got work at 3.
And he said, "Oh, I also got to do something like at 2:53. Same thing." No, here's the thing. So I woke up right, and on time. So I definitely could have made it. But the thing is, there was nothing to eat at home. So I was like, "Fuck!" And I'm hungry. And my mom offered me like, "Hey, want to eat something?" Like, yeah.
Jesse's starving right now too.
Are you starving?
I haven't eaten
What the
all day.
fuck? Oh my god.
I only eat once a day.
I'm so sorry. Why?
I only eat one meal a day.
He probably eats like a big meal to fill himself up.
I eat like an average American dinner, I guess.
Oh, shit.
That's a big meal. Isn't that right, Mr. Europe?
Leave me alone.
What?
We'll get to that in a bit.
I like the UK. That's the bottom line here. I don't mind
Fuck
Brits.
I actually want to live there.
Shut up. No.
Okay.
PowerAid Podcast canceled right now.
Cancel? Why?
Because you're gonna move to Europe. That's never
I'm
gonna.
not gonna move to Europe. I'd rather move to Canada.
We cannot afford the taxes in Europe.
They're expensive.
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh.
dude.
Never mind.
You know, if we were to get this building, you know how much it probably costs a regular person? Like a good couple thousand.
What?
It's like to fully own the building. It's gonna cost.
I think it's more. Or to own it or to rent it?
To
There's
own it.
difference.
To rent it, probably costs like.
You mean your new studio?
Yeah.
Like
No, maybe.
Well, I can give you all that exact amount, but it's not. How much is it?
If we get this,
Wait, one room or the whole thing? What?
that one room that we may get, and you may let us borrow it?
It's a building. It's fine.
But like, how building is building? Like, is it like? Actually, we'll just see.
Yeah,
We'll just see.
y'all be fine. So basically, I'm offering them an office. That's the underlying
Yeah,
definition.
so you
If
guys
y'all
won't see my
didn't.
room anymore.
I saw the where the recording and then like everything that happened today. I'm like, oh.
So next episode,
I'm trying to be nice.
Yeah, next episode you may see sponsored by Jesse by any chance.
It's not gonna be sponsored by me. They're just gonna have it.
The building has sponsored by
The
you.
Jesse building.
Honestly,
The Jesse building.
like this is how it's gonna work.
I'm
We're
gonna go
50% to the podcast. 2020 we'll give you 10%. If we
Yeah.
get big, that's how it's gonna work.
I'm
Guys.
fine with that. I'll edit for y'all too.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you.
need some-
Okay, enough about that. Time to go to the raid.
Oh yeah, but before that, Gael was just super late for this podcast. That's
Yeah,
the underlying
that was my
definition
fault.
here.
An hour and 30 minutes.
I'm sorry.
We're fine.
You're fine. Okay, now. All right, Jesse. Since you're the most knowledgeable, explain to Gael.
About the
Raid.
about the
Yeah,
about
actually-
the insurrection or the raid.
Both.
Yeah, you gotta begin at the insurrection.
So you know how January 6th, how they were gonna set the votes for Biden becoming president, right? And then the whole hang Mike Pence shit, and then like the it was a protest turned into a riot. Last year.
Yeah.
Remember everyone was on online school. I was in English class when this happened, and I had the news playing, and then we all stopped because we were watching the Capitol get raided.
Oh yeah. Oh,
The
that.
riot, yeah. So
I remember that.
I was asleep.
So there are hearings going on right now. You know, the January 6th hearings that are kind of just going on, having everything, all the evidence is still going on, so on and so forth, legal stuff. And Trump's house in Florida got raided by the FBI. I honestly haven't read up on it. I just knew his house got raided. I don't know why, and I'm not gonna bullshit you why, because I honestly don't have an answer.
Actually, I have the answer for that.
Mm-hmm.
I heard, from news sources, right? I don't know how honest this is. Trump,
The
before he
Onion.
left the house, No, the Onion. I don't read the Onion. I read from the Washington Post. Not any better than the Onion, still.
Yeah.
They did say that Trump, like, before his presidency, and he took some papers from, like, these archives where you're not supposed to take them from.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what papers they are, but they're, like, really important. And I don't know why they're raiding him, because more than likely, if these papers are that important, it wouldn't be public, because now everyone's, like, interested in what those papers are.
Well, no, it's about It's because if he did take something, he has to give it back. So if he's raided, it's because he didn't.
They give it back.
See? There you go.
Yeah, so that's what I would assume, because that's usually what happens. Like when you have a warrant, it's like we have a warrant to get this stuff, and it's like no, it's like well now we're gonna go in forcefully. You know, that's kind of usually how it goes, at least with drug busts. But I mean, I don't know if it was just papers, then I reckon it was something to do with I don't know, something to do with
National
prejudice.
Security, more than likely.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they're gonna say, obviously. I mean, I don't care. I don't like
Just
him.
George Washington's birthday.
What is it?
Birthday gift card right there.
The gift card.
Dear George Washington, here's $50.
50. How much would that be? Like $200 worth?
It'd be like 2 pesos.
You mean inflation? Back in
Like how much would $50 back then be worth? Like no.
a what?
10
use gold.
quadrillion billion.
Huh?
Didn't they use gold?
Oh, you use gold. Oh shit! I forgot they still use.
When did we use paper? When did we start paper money?
1900, no?
No.
Before
way.
or after?
I think around the 1800s. No. Because we won independence 1776. That's when we gained independence. And then, so it had to be around 1776 to the 1800s. Because I know the UK was starting to use paper money
Because we used banknotes because we used gold, but gold was too expensive. So the bank said, "Hey, we'll keep your gold and we'll give you these paper receipts."
Exactly.
And that's why it's paper money. So that's how we got paper money. So
So
I
it had
don't
to be
think-
around those
I don't
times.
think during George Washington's time it was here's $50. I think it was they used jewels and
It's
gold.
cool. Oh, makes sense.
Yeah,
because that was
British money.
British.
the pound. No.
Pounds.
British people are so fucking stupid.
Stop banging, like bashing, like.
We had
Brits.
free healthcare. My teeth look like this. Yellow as fuck.
Yeah, Mr. Bean though. You know who
Bean
Mr. Bean is, right?
Yes, I know who Mr.
He's
Bean
really
is. I
funny.
grew up with Mr. Bean. I did
Oh,
grow up
let's
with Pee Wee.
go.
I wasn't a Pee Wee Herman kid. I was Mr. Bean kid.
I was mostly Mr. Bean too.
Yeah, you want to go there with those fucked up chompers?
Mr. Bean was cool though. He's funny.
Look, I don't mind Brits. I like Brits. I like everyone in this world. I'm not.
I like everyone too, except fucking Brits.
Damn.
Spoiled ass bitches, dude.
Yeah.
God save the queen, you want some tea, cheerio, mate?
You forgot about the cheese and crumpets.
Oh, yeah.
Cheese and crumpets.
Cheese.
Cheese and-
Not cheese. Can they have cheese too? We're cheese.
Wisconsin.
We're getting off topic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck British.
Let's go back to the insurrection if y'all want in politics. What's y'all's opinion on that? Like, do you think it was justified, or do you think like?
Personally, I think it's justified because if you're not supposed to be taking something from, the FBI unless you're gonna like release it to like everyone. Like if it's that important and like.
Because
that
he took something
serious.
from the White House, right? It was a document archive.
National Archives.
What was it? Like they never said what it was.
They never said what it was. Oh, obviously they didn't say what it was.
No,
They just said it was of national security.
Oh
like
shit! So it's serious.
Huh?
Yeah, it's like I was gonna say. It's
But
like
I can see why
Watergate,
they do
but it's
that,
not like
yeah.
Watergate. Yeah. What do y'all feel about the insurrection? Well, that's what I said originally.
That's
like,
the what was that again?
the January 6th insurrection.
Oh no, that's
When they
honestly
rioted?
fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't agree with that.
I didn't
Yeah.
like the Black Lives Matter riots. I don't like the insurrection riots.
You don't like riots in general.
Yeah.
No.
He is neutral. Yeah. Nah, I don't like Trump. I didn't like him in general. So.
If you already riot, I already lose support for your cause.
Hmm.
Because then you're taking the violent approach, right? You know what MLK said, non-violent. Let's go. And if you have to go violent, like Malcolm X, no one's ever going to support you. Man.
I
Yeah,
didn't hear you
'cause-
correctly, and I thought you switched those roles around, and I'm like, that's not
No. I know.
okay.
That is true because even though Malcolm was like a really big figure back then, just like Martin Luther was always pushed more than Malcolm.
Well, because you're gonna always push for the more
Non-violent.
peaceful,
Non-violent,
yeah,
yeah.
than Malcolm X. I mean, both were, in my opinion, both had their ways. Both
Both
did.
had their ways.
Both did what they needed to
Malcolm
do.
X is now despised by
Mhm.
most people.
And I think
Yeah, but he did what he needed to
before
do.
he used to be like taught in schools,
Devil's
right?
advocate.
But not anymore.
Wait, what?
Didn't Malcolm X used to be like in the school curriculum, but not anymore? Like I never learned about him in school, like that at all. It's like brief mentions, but I never learned about him.
It's state per state.
Oh, okay.
Texas doesn't. Texas is a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, dude, they're about to take fucking like they're gonna stop teaching Martin Luther King and all that shit in
That's,
school.
that's cute. Fuck them. Yeah.
I mean, they're
Like that.
stopping
I don't agree with
To
that.
Kill a Mockingbird too.
I don't.
Bro, that's a good book. Like, no joke. To Kill a Mockingbird has been my favorite book. It's my favorite book.
I'm the opposite. I hate the book, but it is important. I do agree. It is important.
I'd rather read, like, To Kill a Mockingbird than any other, like, book that you're giving. Like, I would rather read To Kill a Mockingbird than any Shakespeare, like, work. Because, like, I love To Kill a Mockingbird. Like, I love To Kill a Mockingbird. I want to see it on Broadway.
Wow. That's cool.
I still think it's a boring book, but it's an important book. I feel like everyone should at least read it once. Like Fahrenheit 451.
No, that's horrible. I hate Fahrenheit 451.
Of course you do. We're like the exact opposite from it. So what do you think about 1984?
I want to read. He told me like the summaries of them, and I fucking want to read them. Like because they're about dystopian worlds, right? Yeah. I love that. Like anything futuristic, dystopian.
It's not futuristic. It's dystopian.
Dystopian. There we go.
Dystopian. Yeah.
Futuristic or dystopian. There. Sorry. I like either one.
Read Fahrenheit 451.
Those are good. Yeah,
they're good books. Some of you're not gonna like them because they're kind of like. Some of them are just like. Depressing reads.
Well, yeah, but I mean that's most novels in my opinion. Yeah, it's not Dr. Seuss's Green Eggs and Ham, if that makes any sense.
It's not Maniac McGee either.
Oh, that was Maniac McGee was a beautiful book.
It's a beautiful book, but I read it one too many times for my own liking.
I only read it once.
Well, I read it twice.
Oh shit.
I read it 3 times.
I love it.
So you had bad luck with teachers.
I know.
Yeah.
I prefer Holocaust books actually.
I'm not even gonna get into that one.
Why?
That's above my pay grade.
What do you mean? It's a book.
You don't want to talk about it, or?
No, I'm just saying because you say you like Holocaust books, and I'm like, out of context, that sounds really bad. So I'm not gonna continue.
How does it sound bad?
I like Holocaust
books.
Okay.
He likes the knowledge about the Holocaust.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like
I agree too. Like
Between Shades of Grey, the one with the Russian
Between
Holocaust.
Shades of Grey was
Night by Eli Wiesel.
Night was good.
What's the other one?
The Book Thief.
The Book Thief. There's one more.
I don't remember, but I know which one you're talking about.
Where it's like the girl, they had to go to like Sweden, like this like.
The boat. Yeah, well, it was like they went to a farm and they have to go.
I know like the main picture is a Star of David.
There's a it's on Disney Plus. There's like an old, I forgot what it's called, but
They're all really good books. I should read them, and you should like Holocaust books too, even though it sounds weird like how Jesse says, but they are important to history. Very important.
History books are very important, guys. Don't forget history.
You know what else is important? The time.
Yep.
This may be a good, decent episode. I did like it. I want to thank Jesse for being here. And, oh my god.
We just chug this?
I can't. But this is Jesse's cup, actually.
Y'all can just dump it. It's fine. They're doing well. I feel so bad for Marco. Marco Jennings. I love Grape.
I'm neutral towards Grape. It's alright.
I would rather have this than the fruit punch one. I'll give them that.
What? No way. Fruit punch is like. It's a. Fruit punch, anything is so good. In my opinion. You can never go wrong with fruit punch.
I feel like you like grape Kool-Aid.
I like grape Kool-Aid.
I think I prefer grape Kool-Aid actually to this.
I love grape Kool-Aid.
Yeah, but obviously you prefer to this, but would you rather have grape Kool-Aid or tropical punch?
You know, that was my mom's idea. She was like, you know what? If you can't find grape Kool-Aid, grape PowerAid, just fucking get water and just get grape Kool-Aid, just mix it in. People will never know.
But it tastes better.
It would.
I'd be happier.
My teeth would be killing me if I.
Yeah, it's too sweet. All right, okay. But either way, this is the end of the episode. You know what to do. Follow the Instagram. Follow the TikTok for Instagram minis. Or
little shorts, reels on Instagram. We're gonna start uploading reels on Instagram more. Also TikTok or TikToks.
The main ones to always follow to make sure to get more news of the PowerAid Podcast would be our Instagram, and to always watch the podcast YouTubes. And we may come back with Spotify soon. And we may get ourselves a new office thanks to our sponsor, Jesse.
Thank you, Jesse.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
I'll see what I can make happen. I'll make do.
We'll probably have to rent it out.
No, you're not gonna have to rent it out. I'm not an asshole.
You're fine.
You're fine.
Still, you know what? We will be your bodyguards, Jesse.
Bodyguards, yes.
Look at me.
All right. As they say, we want to thank Jesse for coming on to the PowerAid Podcast. Remember to like, follow, subscribe, share with your friends. And remember to put hashtag Jesse, let's cook PowerAid. Bye.
Bye. Peace.
See ya.